Why would... Oh god. Why would you redeem Raw on a screen that it's not active on? That's just silly. Imagine doing that. Imagine doing that. Start. That's all good. My pad connected. Yeah, we're good. Game's quite loud, my ears. So are we good? Are we on? I'm officially fighting with a nationwide sport event for views, but you know, you are on. Okay, that explains the red. Oh god, that's... Wow, why is my microphone so sensitive? Back away, microphone, back away. Let's turn that down a little bit. I forget how sensitive this blooming thing is. I'm not a clever man, okay? I mean, I could activate the sounds on that screen. It's not difficult. Refund you. Purchases. Do you have your receipt? I'm happy to provide a return if you have the receipt. Do you have your proof of purchase, sir? All purchases are final. No refunds. Hold my hand, I'm scared. I ask because of the Englands. I might go through and just sit on the main screen. Or I wait until I'm happy to start. That is my chat box. That is that. That is that. So I think... Are we all good and connected? Let's push that shelf in. We are, right. I'm trying to think. I think it's just a case of I can just jump out. Oh, hello. Oh, so Pokeporium. I can see you popping in there. I appreciate that. Thank you. Is my snake is asleep. Okie dokie. So I can take that off now. Yeah, I thought you would. No worries. I appreciate the lurk. Commentary suggested Hamlet was the greatest story about a Dane by an Englishman. I didn't watch Hamlet. I don't know what happens in Hamlet. Hamlet sounds like what you'd call a quarter of a ham sandwich. Also, thank you for the lurk there, Pokeporium. I appreciate it. You know, like when you cut sandwiches into triangles and you cut them into even smaller triangles, one of those triangles, if it's a ham sandwich, is a hamlet. That's the official name. Table! What is the button? I think it's that button there. 3, 2, 1. Da, da, da. Okay, that's so true. It is. That is the official rule. What on earth was I doing? Ah, yes. These huge wastes of time. I think I'm just going to smash some domains, actually. I know I've got, like, next to no money. And no items of any significance. Junk parts, let's get those transferred at least. You've seen Lion King, you've seen Hamlet. Okay. No, not Digimon. God, I'm so bad at this. That looks good. Drill Missile 2, Mag Missile, I could use another one of those, to be honest. CD players. Whoa! When are the champions? Royal Raid Queen Shoujo, thank you for the raid there. Thanks for bringing all these wonderful, wonderful people. Welcome in, welcome in. This is Digimon World 2. My name is Digital Hazards. And thank you for the follow, Queen Shoujo. Are you familiar with the Digimon franchise? Let's buy some ammo. I assume you are, or you're just chancing it with something that looks interesting. But no, thank you for the raid there, Queen. I appreciate it. Is it Queen, or do you prefer Shoujo? Mag missiles, DNA. I don't want to do with that one. Grab some discs. So yeah, this is Digimon World 2. This is just the adventure anime and the Cyber Sleuth games. Oh, so this is Digimon World 2. This was like way back on the PS1 and is a roguelike dungeon crawler. Although I am playing a ROM hack version of it. This is a challenge mode where we basically have the tutorial levels Digimon. Let's go for the web. We have the tutorial levels Digimon, and it's a challenge to basically try and finish the game with those Digimon and some other restrictions. Oh, that's a good start. So it's a turn-based 3-on-3 RPG, also with the roguelike dungeon crawling kind of style. But no, I appreciate the raid, I appreciate you popping in. Shoujo's fine. I found you through the V-Serenity team and saw Digimon and went, yes, that's who we're raiding. Amazing. The V-Serenity team has been so nice since I joined. I do not need to do this battle. Royal Raid. It's the Royal Raid. It's like Royal Rumble, but a raid, and I don't know wrestling, so I probably shouldn't make that joke too much. But yes, so I'm big on Digimon. It's pretty much all I do. Wow, that is unfortunate. I don't particularly have any speciality in a certain Digimon game, but I like them all, really. Even this one. Thank you for the follow there, Bradak. Oh my word, both my missiles straight away. That's not very good. Let's take a chance on down. Last one. Bradak. Nice. That's a pretty cool name. But thank you for popping in. Thank you for the follow as well, Bradak. I appreciate it. As I say, I'm big on Digimon. It's most of what I do. I do enjoy the PS1 games mainly. It's like the Royal Wii. I mean, yeah, I suppose the Royal Wii. I know the phrase. I just don't know the meaning of the phrase. I do not need to do this fight either. So yeah, Digimon World 2. I've played Digimon World 3. Also, you know your stream is near muted. Still here. Oh, okay, cool. Who's your favourite Digimon? Gomamon will always have a special place in my heart. Gomamon is pretty rad. These do not look very fun to go through. My favourite Digimon would be Guilmon. All my emotes are Guilmon. And my channel name, Digital Hazard, is a Guilmon reference because that is the name of the triangle circle symbol on his chest. And it's the insignia of something that is like super dangerous and has the potential to cause like huge amounts of damage in the digital world. Very few Digimon have it. The Guilmon family have it. Mirage Galgamon has it for some reason. And Loosemon has it. Obviously, Loosemon I can understand. Mirage Galgamon I have never understood why he has the symbol. I only imagine it is a design overlook. And maybe they just slapped it on there because they thought it was interesting. Or maybe because in that particular series, his counterpart had a ruin mode, so maybe he was going to have one, but I'm not sure. So yeah, Digimon is basically mostly what I do. Oddly enough, when I started streaming, I was aiming to focus on gacha games. Things like Arknights, Azalea, and Girls Frontline. But they just, I don't know, they're very grindy and they're not very interesting for me to play a lot. Thank you, Robo Necro, with the Kiwi there. That's still there for you. That is a Kiwimon soundbite from Digimon Adventure, where he has a very strange laugh. And yeah, quite a few of my sounds are just random samples from things. Although, since I'm doing a challenge run with a timer, I have none of my videos activated, guys, so you cannot do those. It's a very seductive laugh coming from, well, a Kiwi, essentially. Although I did remake the Kiwimon sprite based on Dragon Rod's work, I have not put it on the stream yet. Yes, that's good. Yeah, so Digimon World, oddly enough, Digimon World 1 I have not played very much of because I was very bad at it as a kid. I did not understand the ins and outs of it very well, so yeah. This game was a lot easier for me to understand as a kid because it's literally just levels. Then there's 2003, or 3 as it's known in America. And basically pretty much most of the ones that are released in the West. Cyber Sleuth is a fantastic game. I have literally just recently finished a full playthrough of Cyber Sleuth, and I've moved on to Hacker's Memory. So it's a great place for fans to start, really. Yeah, I'll say, yeah. If your favorite Digimon is Gomamon, do you prefer the Vikemon Mega or the Placiamon Mega, or even the Marine Angemon Mega? Because he's got three valid Megas, really. I think I'm definitely in the Placiamon camp because I just love the Placiasaurus. That's a big fuzzy dinosaur. Well, it's not fuzzy, but it's furry, I think, because it's like an underwater thing. I don't want to risk too many of those. Because as part of this challenge run, we can't autopilot. We can't use a few various in-game mechanics, which are incredibly restrictive, which I didn't really think about before this, because I've played this game before, like quite a few times. But to actually Vikemon, his Morning Stars are hard to resist, that's very fair. Because they're on chains as well, so they're almost like they're flail and mace type weapons. Are you serious? I've got 3 ultimates. But yeah, Vikemon is very chill. I do appreciate his design. He came to the party quite late, I remember as well. But he definitely suits Ikakamon and Zudomon, whereas Placiamon sort of suits Gomamon. England Corner Eek. Yep, I have chosen to stream at the same time as a very prominent sports game for my kind of home country. But it's not my thing. Are you joking? Don't want to have to do this. As in, to do this fight, because it's just going to waste my time. I'm taking part in what's basically a community race, segmented. So there's 4 or 5 other players. I have you screen in screen. I don't even know what that means. So there are 4 or 5 of us taking part in a race to basically finish this game with these restrictions. And it's fun. It's my first community race, and it's watching the game with you in the corner and your voice. Also, if you close your eyes, not close your eyes, no, so it almost looks like I'm commentating on the sports ball. That'd be interesting, because I'm terrible at that. Watch it, indeed, amazing. Picture in a picture. I think some of my TVs can do that. I've never really looked into it. There we go. So that's why the timer is 6 hours when I've only been streaming for like 16 minutes. Because luckily enough, they've allowed us to do this in a segmented fashion where we can take, obviously, breaks and stream on different days. Can't stand commentary, was going to have music instead. That's fair. I like sports commentary if it's for those really fast sports where they have to shout out loads of things very quickly. It's even funnier when you watch something like an esport. Because a lot of esports players, and obviously like games that have esports like that... Oh wow, this is going to be a bad room. I can't escape these. A lot of games that have esports, the players have funny usernames. Oh, self-care. I have coffee and 3 litres of water with me. But it's great. I really enjoy watching esports, not because of the esport itself or the game, but because hearing... Yeah, 1, they get really excited, and 2, they have to try and deal with the usernames of these people. And typically speaking, usernames are awful for these sorts of games, like the League of Legends stuff. You've got guys going in there with crazy usernames, and whereas with commentary, you can hear like people names quite easily. I love the one football commentary where he starts screaming about Beck. Oh, I remember that. I don't know what it's for or what the team was. Yes, I remember that meme. But yeah, it's hilarious. This is why I love that sort of thing, because they're so passionate about it, so you can hear it in their voice. And like, if you have no idea what's going on, it's crazy to hear someone else's passion with something you have no idea about. Just all of a sudden. Yeah. I don't remember what game it was or anything, but I have seen that clip on like a YouTube compendium of things. Oh, boss floor. Right. Which way is this going to be? Let's try this way. More experienced players of this game will know automatically which way to go, but I am not one of those people. I've played this game casually. There you go. I've played this game casually for like 20 years, but I still don't know. And especially when I'm running these challenges, it's changed the game entirely for me. Because whereas before, I could quite easily or happily just grind out for hours, now I'm doing a timed challenge. I don't have that freedom. And it's sort of weird for me having to min-max. What's the goal time? The goal time is just finish. If I can finish this in 30 to 40 hours, I'll be happy. Because the main reason, when I first played this, or when I played this recently on a very, very casual run, it took me 80 hours. But the difference with this run is we've started off with basically a superpowered team of ultimate level Digimon. Whereas normally you'd start with one rookie and work up from there. So I'm hoping that saves us a lot of time. Because they will basically carry you for a good chunk of the game. This game has an amazing soundtrack as well. Unable to run away. I love the aesthetic, but DW2 takes so long. It does. It is probably because one problem, I think every Digimon game has some level of padding to it. With World 1, it was the general raising mechanic with the wait and the discipline and the waiting for days to pass and timed events. For World 2, it had the general speed of the game and the DNA mechanic to increase max level caps. Thank you for following. Thank you for the follow there. Ooh, Lil Bastronomer? Thank you for following. Oh, thank you for Rayleigh as well. Thanks for the follow there, I appreciate it, but I didn't even finish trying to pronounce the first one's name. Let's go. It was Lil Bastronomer. Or Lil B Astronomer. I'll get it right. I love Twitch names. Little NB Astronomer. I see. No, I'm not going to risk that. Don't want to risk it. This is like one of my main fears for people like that in a few generations. Unless the internet just has a mass reset at some point. Can you imagine trying to think of a username in like 20 years and have it not be used already? You're either going to have like a 7-digit number after your username, or they're just going to start reverting to symbols. Speaking of followers, I streamed last night after months of not doing so. Oh, Robo! You should have dropped me a message, mate. I'd have popped straight in. What were you streaming? Doki Doki Literary Club Plus. You see, I have that game on Steam because it was free, or is still free, or it was free at some point. I don't know. I have it, but I haven't actually started yet because it's a big one, I think. Like, I know what the game's about. I get a general gist of what we're about. Ah, cool. Boss level. Or boss corridor. Who do we have? It is... Oh, it's a Crimson Knight who's being weird. Oh, no, he's not. Let's find the archive shit before those tamers go to the legendary island. Who goes there? Depending on our reading speed, it's about 4 to 5 hours. Isn't there several endings to it? I love the boss music in this game. Digimon, Skull Greymon, and Dark Tyrannomon. I love Dark Tyrannomon's animation. He's just absolutely going for it. I think these guys are going to take 3 hits to go down. There's 2 endings. Okay, I thought there'd be more than that. Okay. That's a start and a half, that is. The whole OST is amazing. The later domains... It's Chicane, thank you for the table there. That's an inside joke. You can also do it with exclamation mark table if you don't want to spend channel points. I have a lot of sounds linked to various commands. You can hit exclamation mark sounds to get a vague idea of what I've got going off here. Most of them are just jokes, but not like your average meme things. Although some of them are pretty daft. Good old trigger fire. Speaking of, I'm going to change my Digimon. Let's go for... Since he's there on screen, let's go for the Bone Zone. Right, okay, well that did next to nothing for me. Right attack. Whoa, and Naomi has taken a lot of damage. Didn't even notice that. That will be mostly because she is a vaccine. No, data? Is that why she's taking so much damage, or did they just focus her down? Oh well. We'll see what happens. The little snake in the bottom left. Excuse me, I need to cough something out. The little snake chap in the bottom left is my own creation. I've been learning sprite animation and sprite art over the last the last week really. And yeah, he's an OC Digimon I made like a decade ago that I just decided to bring to life. So I've been flicking through Dragon Rod's old sprite work and just kind of picking apart things and animating things just so I can get a gist of how animations work. So I want to do some really big sprite animations, like some Gradius stuff. I think that'd be quite fun to learn. Oh, Lilymon's been hit hard again. Actually, doesn't she have a heal? Dragon Rod's sprite work is just incredible. I mean, I literally just started playing his Digital Tamers Reborn, I think it's called. His updated VPET. I started playing that like yesterday. I've had it downloaded for months, but I just haven't actually opened it. But they had a massive update over the last 2 weeks. Nice. Ooh, 50. That's a good amount. It's more than a HP disc anyway. Less than HP disc 2, but it'll do me for now. And gaming, it's Ziffy. Hello mate, thanks for popping by. Always appreciate seeing your name pop up on screen. Hope you're having a cooler day than the other day. Ooh, right. Okay, so we should be okay. I'm going to start on Dark Tyrannomon. Just because his AoE is going to really annoy me for a while. Jumping in with the gamble. It's pretty good. I hope you and the fam had a fantastic day so far. We have had a good day. Well, I say a good day. We've had a bit of an incident where the car broke, and that's expensive to fix. But you know, cars are cars. It's what they do. You drive cars, cars break. It happens. Cars not only go through, but they also break. Yes. I mean, it was a cheap car. It still is. It cost. It didn't cost us a lot when we bought it. It was bought as like an emergency car that we needed. Even brand new cars cost money and break. Yeah, it's just cars in general. They get used a lot and they break. At least nothing majorly bad happened. No, no, nothing. We're all good. No one has been injured. Maybe if you didn't drive on the wrong side of the road. I'm trying to think. Actually, yes. No. Yeah, because we drive on... Oh, I can't even make that joke. I was going to make a joke about driving on the right side of the road, but we drive on the left. So it's not... I can't even make that wordplay. Do I have any HP drivers? That's kind of what I'm looking for. Antifreeze. Oh, I have some HP drivers. Let's drop that. He should only need those two to finish him. Yeah, apart from that, we are all good. The little one has gone down for bed nice and smoothly. And the wife is upstairs watching football. Because there's a pretty big match on at the moment, I think. Which I am directly contesting with, but you know, it's what I do. Be like, and get the license 2 days before 2020 lockdown and never touch the car for almost a year and a half. Mate, you don't have to tell me that. I have, like, the car is the wife's, the wives, it's hers. I have a motorbike because I like it, it's fun. And I think at one point, because I was working from home and I wasn't commuting and I wouldn't spend my time on my lunch breaks going out, it sat in the garden. It sat like in its kind of lockup for so long. Look, he's on the floor acting because a bee looked at him. Yeah, it is a bit of a silly game, but some people enjoy it, so you know, it is what it is. So yeah, I left my bike standing for so long that the battery died and the wheel seized, and yeah, it just wasn't very good. I'm hoping that'll be enough to kill Dr. Anemon. So I had to get it like completely looked at and repaired, and like one of my ignition connections corroded. But I kind of fixed that myself a little bit, but then I had to take it to a garage to proper fix it because my fix was a bit of a cowboy job, and it probably would have exploded at some point. But you know, we got it sorted, and I'm back on the road, and I can obviously I'm spending 2 days a week in the office at the moment and 3 days at home still, so it gets enough use out of it. A what job? A cowboy job. Basically, what word did you use? Cowboy. Like yeehaw kind of cowboy. It's what in the UK, when we call someone a cowboy. Well, yeah, this is the thing. I know for American folks, cowboys are serious business, but in the UK, when we call something a cowboy job, it's like a half job. It's done like really badly. It's just a phrase we use. But I know because I have Texan friends, and they've told me how like super serious being a cowboy is, which I respect and I appreciate. Mid-highway, yeah, that would suck. I also really enjoy finding out about like verbal colloquialisms. Like there are some words in the UK which would, like in America and other countries, which are okay to say in the UK because we have like yeah, we've got some words in the UK which we consider either slang or names of things, which in other countries are bad words, and vice versa. It's really fun. Like, who was it recently? Who I think it was Polygon, who joined a company called Nonce Financial Services or something, and that is a really bad word over here. Oh dear, did Denmark score? Are we losing? But yeah, I really enjoy just the verbal wordplay of other cultures and the same words meaning different things in different countries. But yeah, so essentially, as part of my ignition system, one of the 6 connections had corroded where it wasn't completing the circuit. So I took the plug apart and wrapped one of the pins in tinfoil, and it completed the circuit. But because of all the extra room, it would also eventually just burn through. Cool, so this round is 1. I've got to remember that I'm actually trying to race here, and not just chilling playing Digimon. I did say concede in first half. Yes, you did. You foresaw 1 goal in the first and 2 in the second. I think. Imagine the pressure on those poor boys running around in circles in their shorts. Is that like a proper fortune-telling prediction? No. I think she's just kind of guessed it. Well, that's going to be a lot of COVID afterwards. But hey ho, I guess the it's one of the trial events, so we'll see what happens. Right, I need to buy just a prediction, 1 to Denmark, first half, England. Okay. I need to buy some missiles because I went through 2 mag missiles in the first floor in that round, but managed to get lucky where I didn't have to worry about anything else after that. Right, so straight back out, because there's nothing else I need to do, I don't think. I could do with grabbing some heals, but I don't think I really need to worry about them at the moment. Ooh, 5 grand. 5 grand. Mag missiles for 3. There's no point me buying bug zaps, to be honest, because they never work. Oh, I see. At least they're trying then. I've got some jump. Oh, I don't have any jump parts. That's interesting. I do have some CD players though, so I might even a toy car. And how many Digimon am I holding? I am full actually, so nah. There's no point. I don't need to catch anything at the moment, but I would maybe look into grabbing a Candlemon just to save time on the Tankmon later. Hot to trot. Ba-da-bum, bum. Dun, dun. Cool, let's go for drive. I think BIOS is even the longest one, so I'll leave that one last. Ooh, it's a better start. Ooh, that's a fantastic start. There's the portal straight away. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, so I will need a mag missile here. Mag missile 2, so I'm going to use the mag missile to get through this one, and I'm going to jump back and get that one. Basically a free pass. I just say that this is the only Digimon game. Inaris, hello, welcome in, mate. I appreciate you stopping by. This is the only Digimon game that utilizes the Digibeetle. Is it down there? It is. The Digibeetle is basically what I'm piloting. Although it has been sort of canonized in the trading card game, that won't work. I've turned this off because I'm doing a what do we call it? A run with timers and stuff, so I can't do that. Ah, thank you, Inaris. I appreciate that, mate. Now I can't even activate that chest. Maybe we could use it and become insert cross mode. What is it? Trap could be disabled. Wave missile. Ooh, that would be handy, but it's not worth the wait. Insert Digimon X mode. But yeah, so the Digibeetle is basically what I'm piloting. I'm on a bit of a personal crusade to have it acknowledged as an arms. Was it an arms or wild arms or something? Basically, there are two other sentient vehicles or sentient instruments in the digital world. One is the Orochi sword, which is used by... yeah, similar to Grani. Yeah, Grani is one of them. Grani is a wild arm or something. And Susanomon's sword, Orochi, is the other one. Yeah, I'm just going to go this way because it's going to hurt a little bit. But at the moment, this is not listed, which I really think it should be, because it makes a lot of sense for it to be considered a wild... I think it's a wild arm. It's an arms... no, zero arm wild arm. So yeah, Grani is a zero arm, and Orochi is a zero arm. But in my opinion, the Digibeetle is as well, because it's clearly sentient, because it has eyes and blinks, and has reactions to things. Bum, 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 bum. But I even went on the... I wish they'd give us another dungeon crawler game, maybe call it Digimon Dungeons. Ooh. I would love another one, because I think it's a really interesting... oh. Ow. I think it's a really interesting kind of design. But I think Survive will have a small amount of dungeon aspect to it, because obviously that's a... what kind of is it an RPG or something? Like a real-time... oh, I'm cut that one up. A real-time strategy type thing. Tactics, that's the one. I'm sure it has a something PG denotion as well. Let me just check the other way. If I can avoid fights, I will. Not so much for time, but just because if I fail to escape, I'll have to deal with a wave of attacks. And it just slows... oh, there it is. Handy. HP disc 1, that's fine. Oh, Rebel Spy! Thanks for popping in there. Oh, not a Rebel Spy. Clearly not a Rebel Spy has joined the chat. Hello, mate. Thanks for popping in, bud. I appreciate you stopping by. Oh, Kabuterimon. Now, is it Saberdramon or Saberdramon? I've always called it Saberdramon, but it's... I don't know, it's a bit of a strange one. Oh, I'm being chased by something. Get in. I assume we did the thing. Did we put the ball in the other man's ball hole? Boom. Did we win? Is that it? Did we score? Oh god. We put the ball in the ball hole. Wonderful. Oh, it's that guy again that all the papers hated for years, now they love him. We need one more ball hole. I did it, Reddit. Yay! Oh, you split... I've actually never seen a raffle have two winners. That's interesting. I always thought it was a single winner. Hi, YouTube. Time to Digivolve. Ah, there he is. Ooh, should be able to disable. And PDIS 2, I won't need that. There is... oh, is there anything in this room? Can I go on green acids? Yes, I can. Yeah, I tried to find a Kiwimon sprite like that from the Digimon DS games. I found the sprite sheet for it, but I couldn't find the actual GIF of it already made. So I need to import it into a sprite and animate it at some point. Wait, really? What? Oh, wait, they did? Oh, okay. Wow. They felt bad for us. Pidomon. I hate Pidomon so much. Just the scramble around the ball hole. Isn't that rugby? I don't know my sports. Some sports involve kicking balls, some sports involve throwing them, some sports involve, like, catching them. I don't know. Right, last time I did this, every direction was wrong, so let's just go with that direction straight away this time. Sports are about hitting balls. Well, yeah. Oh, I was worrying for a second there. It's a Leomon. Denmark is drunk. All sports by definition involve balls and athletics. You see, one thing about sports I don't enjoy is they don't let people use recreational drugs. I think it'd be a far more interesting spectacle to let them just do what they want. Like, I want to see someone jacked up on, like, all the steroids they can buy, and I want to see that guy or that person do shot putting. I'm upset we're not allowed cyborgs yet. That is a fair point as well. I'll fetch my boy Chris. These dead ends. Oh. I pressed down too much. Too busy reading my incredibly entertaining chat, clearly. Honestly, it's not safe to be on that stuff and perform in high-performance sports. Oh yeah, I know that full well. Like, I've known people, personally, who I've worked with, who have taken various, like, steroids and stuff for weight training. And it affects the mind in such a strange way. This one guy I worked with, he used to take steroids for weight training, but then he wouldn't do... I found a bodybuilding competition, you have no idea how many take the crap. Well, this is it. The guy I spoke to, testosterone is one hell of a drug. I don't know what this guy was on. I'm going to have to go over this. I can't remove this yet. I'm able to move. Oh, that's handy. And basically, it gave him a nervous twitch. So he'd just twitch every now and then. And he didn't have it before he took the drugs, and then he did have afterwards. Which was strange. And he became incredibly paranoid about flies. He was a nice guy. But to have it framed as Doped Up Olympics would be interesting. I just think maybe they should do 2 Olympics. Well, more than 2, because obviously they already have like the Olympics, and then the kind of able-bodied ones. But always pointed to strength. Yeah, it had no dexterity, I guess it would be. Can I have the end of this domain, please? Oh, there we go. Right, I managed to do this entire domain without having to deal with a battle, which is nice. Blood Knight's officer. Yes, I am the guard tamer you've been hearing about. What they should do is have the Olympics and have your average Joe blog compete along with the athletes. So you have some guy highly trained men and women, and some guy who just pulled to have a pub. That'd be amazing. I wish I had some testosterone. I still sound like I'm 12, sad. Ah. Ooh, I think I added people happy for you, actually. Right, this one shouldn't be too bad, actually. Did I add people happy? Was it people happy I added? I'm sure it was. No, it's PEE, I think. Was it? Is it PEE? I'll have to check. Can't remember my own emotes. There we go. I've noted it's capital P, double E, P, capital H. That's just the one it chose. There we go. I do love the peepo. It really upset me when all that stuff a few years ago, where people were claiming that like alt-right groups were taking over Peepo and Pepe and all that jazz. It's like, he's a cartoon frog. He doesn't stand for anything. He's literally just a cartoon frog. And he got banned off so many places because apparently he was a symbol of this and that. It's like, no, he's just a cartoon frog. It's just people with that denotion will use him. It's like trying to outlaw oxygen because evil people breathe oxygen. Cartoon frogs can still commit atrocities. Yeah, against tadpoles. And then the artist tried to kill him off. Yeah, once something's on the internet, you can't get it off. Yeah, of course, the alt-right did start using it because people started connecting it to them, so they just kind of took it as their symbol just to upset people even more. And yeah. It turns into a whole mess, which luckily seems to have died off now. You won't stand against tadpole abuse. No, because I don't eat them, actually. Epo is freedom. I'm going to go with Ice Blast, and hopefully, because who actually hit Yanmamon? It literally just was the Ice Blast, I think. It's the same with the, what's that emoji that it happened with as well? The OK emoji or something. Are you joking? I don't know, it's all crazy. Boomers are dumb, what can I tell you? Oh man, I remember how awful it was to watch the circle below the waist. Yeah, that's what I know it as. Is you go, hey mate, and you put the circle like below your waist, and if they look at it, you get to punch them. That's how I remember it. Oh well. Personally, it's funny it's on t-shirts and such as the meme. It is kind of crazy how it's circumnavigated and it's changed that. Like, I saw on Twitter, someone was saying something about moot. And I was like, why are we talking about moot on Twitter? But apparently now, moot refers to mutuals on Twitter and Twitch and such. And it really confused me for a second, because people were on about their moots. I'm like, that's... what? Why are we using that word for this now? Yes, moots. So now it means mutual. So if you follow someone and they follow you back, you are mutuals. I miss the Wild West internet. I miss free webs. That was my favourite website to do anything on. Well, this battle has been a lot easier than I anticipated. I miss GeoCities, or Bebo, MySpace, and AOL. Apparently it's just Twitter lingo right now. Oh, I see. I guess it became more popular when Twitter kind of changed it. Can we stop missing attacks, please? When Twitter changed its thing so you can modify your tweets so only neutral or people who you follow can reply. So I guess that kind of spurred that on. Also, Moot is a vagina. Oh. I always knew Moot as the guy who either ran or owned 4chan. Yahoo Answers is my favourite rabbit hole ever. Yahoo Answers that's just an afternoon on its own. You can spend so much time there. Moot is also a meeting or gathering. Isn't it also when something is pointless or arbitrary? So if something is moot, it's like, it doesn't matter. I love the English language. It's so fucking daft. Moot has like 10 definitions. Guys, can we finish this, please? So why us it again? Internet slang is great. Internet slang is a hilarious thing. I love it. I try and keep up with it as much as possible because I do really appreciate people just creating words and redefining words as other things. And honestly, internet culture has made me appreciate ancient Egypt so much more. Because I remember as a kid in like primary school or whatever, when we used to learn about ancient Egyptians and I saw hieroglyphics, I just look at them like, how would people ever remember what these things mean? How would they be able to define a word from a picture of a reed and a bird? And now I've seen memes, and now I can be shown a picture of a meme without the text or context, and I'd know exactly what joke they're making. Why won't my parakeet eat my... It's the pregnant ones I love, where it's like, am I pregnant? Am I pregnant? Pregnant? Did I use any missiles that one? Yeah, I think the Fast and the Furious one hit a little bit too quickly. I love the idea that it's actually viral marketing. Because so many really bad memes hit so quickly. And they hit so hard as well, and none of them are funny. I actually need to save, so I've done like 2 domains. That's the thing, and they hit so hard and so fast. Like, there's a conspiracy theory that it's actually viral marketing for the film. And to be honest, what is it? Is it 7 or 8 now? It's fast. 9? We're on 9 Fast and the Furious films? Holy shit. I think it's marketing. I want to believe it is. Tell you what, if you want to make yourself feel awful, go and watch the first one and look at what they were trying to steal in the truck. The truck they stole at the start of the film was full of TV VHS combis and Panasonic VHS players. That was like high stocks when that film was released. How incredible is that? Oh, I hate this level. This floor layout is awful because it's like a fucking flowchart and everything's awful. Oh, they're vaccine Digimon, no. Because you need to understand they went into fucking space to understand that meme. They went into space? Fast and the Furious is in space? Are you serious? Why did they go in space? You can't drive a car in space. It's that fucking meme. It's like It's that fucking dude. He's selling a used car, and the guy's like, cargo space? He's like, no, cargo road. He lost all his brain cells, and that one doesn't because family. Like, I saw the meme. Fucking loads. Oh, I see. Okay. I mean, I watched the first 3, I think. But I had to explain it to you. It's a bad meme. If you have to explain a meme, family will defeat God itself. So it's basically Fast and the Furious Evangelion. End of Fast and Furious. I like 1, 3, and 5. I liked 1 because it was the new thing. 2 was good. I watched Tokyo Drift because I was a fucking weeb. But it wasn't anything weeby. Well, I was hoping for more weeby things, and it wasn't. To be honest, it did get me into playing Need for Speed Underground 2. I think that was a really good game. 3 was Initial D. Which one was Tokyo Drift? Was that the 3rd one? I don't know. There's too many. There's almost as many... I can barely remember anything about the FNF movies. They're all just cars. Like, is there actually an overarching story? Because didn't the main actor die a few years ago? Maybe quite a few years ago. You see, I love the secondary main character. Oh, I see. I love racing games, but I'm so bad at them. But I prefer racing games that have gimmicks, like Roll Cage or Wipeout, where it's not just realistic cars driving around. Let's try another route first. Like, I love Wipeout. It's one of my favourite racing games, but I'm so bad at it because it goes so quickly, and I'm just not good enough to play the game properly. Let's go this way just to check it. Play the new Crash Team Racing. I've seen it, and Crash Team Racing was one of my favourite games to play before, but my favourite kind of battle racing game as a kid was the Muppet Racing game. I loved it so much. My favourite character was Dr. Teeth. Dr. Teeth and Pepe. Also, Sam the Eagle was great to play as. Oh, the Lego racing game was so good. The Muppet Racing game is amazing. It's so good. Because you get to play as Sam the Eagle, and he's just generally grumpy, and I love it. And then you could battle against, like, Statler and Waldorf. Because my favourite Muppets were the grumpy ones, because as a kid, being grumpy was just funny to me. I remember unlocking Pepe the King Prawn. Oh, the game was so good. Yeah, the Lego game as well. I love the Lego game because you had cheats, and you could name your car fast forward, and no matter what it looked like, it'd go fast all the time. So I used to build just like massive squares, and then call it fast forward, and just have it zip around at the speed of sound. Cockatoba, I think, doesn't like fighting. Yeah. Hello, Foxy Queen 94. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. Even if you cheated, the powers would just wreck you. Yeah, because they made it so fast you could not control it. Foxy Queen, you literally join. Your second comment is joining the raffle, and you win it. That's amazing. I'm fine. How about you? I am doing really well. The race is going quite well. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Digimon, or if that's why you've popped in, which would make sense. But this is Digimon World 2. It's an old PS1 game, and the only Digimon roguelike, essentially. That's kind of a funny story. Digimon kart racing game on GBA is so fun. It's fun, but it's so hard to control. It's got such a bad sort of directional shift. So like, you'll press left a little bit, you'll turn a little bit, then if you hold it in for a second too long, your car just completely spins. Wow, Wow, that's lucky. Twice in a row. I actually tried to play because I wanted to speedrun Digimon Racing, because the speedrun leaderboards are just empty for that game. There's like one guy playing it. And I thought it'd be fun to do it. I love the fact they use the dub noises. Yeah, that's quite good. Let me just check this route, because Kokotoramon's not me too fussed about it. My favourite Digigame is on PS1. Is it this one, by chance? Digimon Card Battle. Oh, Card Battle's really good. No, I'm not risking that. Card Battle's really good because the attack animations, like the special move they gave to Skull Greymon, is absolutely cursed, but it's so good to see. If you guys haven't seen Skull Greymon's special move in that game, I really want you to go and look it up. Because, like, he bends his back, like, the wrong way, puts his two front legs on the ground backwards, and then completely twists his head around, and then launches this massive rocket out of his throat. Yeah, Dark Matter 2, it's just weird to look at. And now I need to see it in everything ever. Digimon is cursed, but we love it. We do. It was mentally challenging game, but it was so good. I want to look it up. Go for it. It's so crazy to see. I want to know what they were thinking and why that was never used in any game. I think my favourite Digimon game on PS1 is either this or 2003, or 3 for North America. Because I wasn't very good at the first one, because I was awful at balancing all the different stats. I'd want to explore the world, so I'd spend most of my time just running around. And I wouldn't do enough training to actually achieve the evolutions I need. I wish they'd make a second remake for Digital Card Battle, but no. Well, I mean, we've got the card game, and the card game is playable on, like, Tabletop Simulator. Yeah, but the new TCG doesn't have the same sort of shine as the old one. I don't know if any of those routes are the right ones, so rather than waste time on a battle, I'm just going to take a look at this other route first. But I do appreciate that they're re-releasing all the old card arts on the new cards. Because I was like the only Digimon card collector I knew as a kid. So there was no one to ever learn to play. Oh man. A remake of the OG won't be amazing. It would be. I love Nice. Is it Nice Dromojimon or Nice Dromojimon? Would be amazing. You can say amazing. Amazing just means the same to me. I love how British he sounds when he shouts that. Always sounds like Sparkling Fellow. He also sounds quite British as well. Thunder explode! Can I leave now? Thank you. I love the weird mixture of English and Japanese in the vocalization of the attacks. Let's give it a look. Oh. Missile gun. That might be an issue. My favourite Digimon is Sexy and OP Starmon. To be honest, Starmon is pretty slept on. He's fairly ridiculous looking, but I also appreciate just his vibe. He always brings his A-game. Right, so let's check that route. Now, I don't have my missile gun anymore. Or I do have a parts fix, actually. Nisa Jamojimon, because it's Japanese word for fake. Oh, I see. That makes a lot of sense. There should be a lot more Nisa Digimon, if I'm honest. Because you could, I mean, there is actually a lot more fake Digimon that aren't called Nisa. Like, they don't have to be connected, because you've got, like, several metal Digimon who aren't connected. I love Starman. I still own the OG card of him. He evolved into Meteormon, I think, in the OG cards. Because I remember when I first heard the name Meteormon, I was like, holy shit, that sounds amazing. I bet he's really cool looking. And it's just a beige Gotsumon. It's like, guys, really? He needs a retcon. Icemon, Meteormon, they both need to be completely redesigned because they're just slightly off-color Gotsumon. I don't know why. Like, Gotsumon himself is perfect. Gotsumon X is great, but Icemon is literally just a blue Gotsumon, and Meteormon is just beige. Let's go! Clockmon has a really annoying interrupt that immediately puts me to the back of the queue, so he needs to die very quickly. Just like that. Oh, we've hit the 7-hour mark. Now, for those who weren't here earlier, I am doing this as part of a community race. So there are 4 or 5 guys playing this game, not at the same time, but at different stages, like segmented. This is obviously Digimon World 2, but it's a ROM hack where we have the tutorial Digimon, and we've kept them to basically complete the game with those and a few restrictions to make it interesting. So this is me 7 hours into my complete run so far. The game typically takes around 80 hours for my casual play to go through. We're expecting this run to take anywhere between 30 and 50 hours depending on grinding. Starmon Digivolution should name Novamon. Isn't Novamon one of the Appmons? It's a fusion of Apollomon and Dynamon. Oh. I see. So yeah, a few other stipulations. Sun, Moon, and Star. Oh, I get it. You didn't know. I didn't play the DS games. So I know of Apollomon, Dynamon in name only. So no, I didn't know about Novamon. I think I've seen him though. I think he looks like a massive lion dude. He was recently added. Oh, okay. See, I'm thinking of the Appmon, because I'm sure there's like a supernova something in that. But it might be like a mode change or something. Hyper Cannon. Tankmon is so cool, and I'm really happy he eventually got a decent evolution. Hold up, check Discord Tamus chat and I'll post a pic of him. Nice. Thank you for that. Let's jump over there. Tamer Club. Why have I been weird champed? A friend of mine has just literally just sent me the weird champ in Discord, and I don't know why. Whoa. He's a bit extra, isn't he? Why have I been weird champed? What have I done to deserve a weird champ? Wow, this boss is not lasting very long. I thought the Bios domain would be the hardest. I like the tank guy. He had quite a big role to play. I say a big role. He was quite prominent in the adventure storyline because he was like, there was a small platoon of them who'd chill out with Machinegmon, and they'd basically clear out places for him. Racism towards cowboys. Oh, there's that conversation. Ah, nice. Yeehaw. I do love colloquialisms. If that is the I'm sure that's the term. Hyper cannon. Yeah, Tankmon's really cool. I also love the weird face he's got in his legs. Hello, Joe Smo. Thanks for popping in, mate. I appreciate it. How is your day going? I hope you're having a nice day. Or afternoon, I think it is for you. Ooh, so I got a level up from Akagi there. That's good. Good stuff on. It's 4p here. That's very cheap. What's this on the floor? It looks like a pot I had picked up before. Gyro radar. Excuse me. Oof, next is the Tankmon section. Now I could go grab a Candlemon and train that up to level 11 because he'll evolve straight into Tankmon, but otherwise I need to catch a Tankmon. I can't remember exactly what I have to do here. Just report to my boss first. Move. Da, da, da. Oh, is that literally all you say? Neat. I know I need to go to the device dome to check in there and get that sectioned off, but then I need to get a Tankmon as well. So let's grab, just in case I need to catch... The boss is giving us praise. No. Oh, card game. Nah, they're a pretty standard boss. They worry if they give you too much praise. Wait, what, are you speedrunning? No, not really. This is a community race. So there are 5 guys, myself included, playing this game in segments. I am by far the slowest, I think. So I'm not doing any planning, I'm just literally running as I remember this game the best I can. No, transfer. Items. Server. I can't transfer any items from the server because I don't have any room. It might be quicker if I catch Candlemon and just evolve it. But let's chuck Sakamon in the server. Let's go and do all the stuff with the device domes. I need to, as part of the challenge, this is a ROM hack of Digimon World 2. So we don't have access to a few things to make it more difficult. Excuse me. Oh, we have a cutscene, or at least this game's version of a cutscene. Just thinking of me. I'm doing my job, lady. Get me a Tankmon from the web domain. Now, I'm sure I saw Candlemon quite early in the BIOS domain. Good old Metal Kids. Let's check you out. Locations. Yeah, so BIOS domain, level 3. Floors 1. Yes, plenty. So it's going to be quicker for me to get a Candlemon, chuck him in my squad, and then just complete the domain, because I can't use autopilot. I just hope it gives me a nice floor at least. I probably should have saved. I found out our boy Bidoof is getting an official Pokemon plush. I'm honestly surprised it's taken this long. He's been around for a while, and he's very plushable. That's a Dromojamon and Elecmon. Let's just have a quick look around. Let's see if I can find a better one. Yeah, because Bidoof is very plushable, so I'm really surprised he's not existed as a plush already. Like, he's literally just like a beaver. This is a really shit floor. He can spawn in levels 1, 2, 3, and 4, I think. I probably should have saved for coming again, because this might end up just being a complete bust. I need a Darkmon plush. I mean, mate, I literally had a Chaosmon plush made because they don't exist. They made a Whale Lord pool float. Is it life size? Wow, I ain't going in there. That is an awful room. Is that the entire floor? God, that's really bad. Isn't Whale Lord like lighter than helium? Or something crazy? Only 5 feet long? Only? Oh wait, I remember seeing Candlemon in these massive rooms actually. If I could find a Candlemon in one of those rooms here, that'd be perfect. Ooh. Dromojamon. Oh, no, you're too close. So that's a good start, but if I can find a different floor design, that would work a lot better for me. Although I need to go over that mine. Don't hurt me. Minesweeper? That's ironic. Yamamon, and there's a Candlemon there actually. 1, 2, that'll be enough. Oh, no, wait, will it? Small Hawks, he's gonna hit me in... No, it will be, because he needs to turn the entire corner. Then I can use the rest of this domain to level him up to 11, and then just evolve him into thingy. If they had a 71-inch Furret for $350, I mean, that's what? I'm awful at mental arithmetic, but that's like what? Like $7 an inch, I guess? I'm trying to work out how many inches you get per dollar of Furret. Let's go! Bum bum ba dum bum bum. Right, so I need one of those candle dudes, so let's kill everything else first. I should be able to kill them in one shot, but I don't want to overkill anything. That's life size? That is a big Furret. Wait, Furret's 71 inches? Furret is 5 foot? Furret's taller than I am. No, Furret's longer than I am tall, because I always get... With certain Pokemon, they are just long. So his actual height is probably going to be something like 3 foot, because he's got a massive tail. Gamble 1000, you lost them all. Furret would make a great flail. They should make more life-size Pokemon products. Da, 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 da. we go. Right. I'd like a life-size Licky Tongue. I think that exists. I'm sure it does. No, who's my... Let's stick with Triceramon, Candlemon, and Lilymon. Licky Tongue is crazy. Ooh, I was not even paying attention. I was completely ran over that bug. Ba-ba. He's so stupid looking. It's really strange because Licky is such an awful design. They made a Bidoof hat. Earlier I received 3 Yiga packs I won. I pull SR Monster Gates, True King of Calamities, and Secret Rare Doveless Generators of Irons. Man, I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! Since the introduction of pendulums. What's the Generator? Because that sounds amazing. Oh, Generators? Is that like a full archetype that I just don't know about? This new archetype. Oh, okay. What's their gimmick? Did they release a new playstyle since Link? To be honest, the Link cards remind me of the Final Fantasy IX Quattramaster, the card game. Level 9 monsters, that's their gimmick? I assume they're like, what, 4K at, like, stats? True King is a banned card worth $5, so it's an easy $5 in my pocket. That's fair. And one level 4 monster who is needed for everything. Yeah, I remember back when I ran Gladiator Beasts and everything revolved around Test Tiger. Those were the good days. Wait, Glad Beasts are back? They got new support? Don't tell me that. You need 2 level 9 monsters or plus to... You see, that's Exceed, isn't it?
Thank you for following.
Thank you for the follow there. Viniculus1023. Thanks for the follow there, mate. I appreciate it. Wow. The last Glad Beast I remember is the Necroleus, the massive Batman. Oh, thank you for the follow there, Foxy Queen. I appreciate it. It's Xyz. Okay, cool. I remember when first Xyz like hit for my generation, I really didn't like them because they felt really cheap, and everyone ran Utopia, and my main issue with Yu-Gi-Oh! Was I'd always aim to run a thematic deck. So if I ran 6 Samurai, I wouldn't use Utopia because it didn't fit with the 6 Samurai aesthetic. That's why he's banned that synchros. He's nuts. Really? Why would you need... It's just an example. Because a lot of people would just put Exceeds in everything. So Utopia was a nice, easy, like, 2 level 4s, just get them done and carry on. The same reason that people put Stardust Dragon in everything. Flame Bomber. I use a rogue deck, Gravekeeper's Dragon. I was very confused. Six Samurai were so good for so long. And yeah, I absolutely dominated with them. I loved running them. I loved Cheyenne. I loved Six Samurai Grandmaster. I loved, what were they? Were they Irao, Keimon, Jinrei? Six Sam's got a new Link monster and literally made you never end your turn. Holy shit. Waiting for the new Rush Duel format to leave Japan. Oh dear, what's Rush Duel? Sounds incredibly unfun. Never-ending loop. Aren't all never-ending loops banned? Like, isn't that why like cards like Butterfly Dagger Elmer's banned and Yatagarasu? Tricera, Candle, Mega Sieger. Yeah, I think like most Yu-Gi-Oh these days are all just like super quick rounds. How do you make that more rush? I suppose based on the success of Duel Links, they want to make things just go even quicker. Before you join a cards, someone wins. I've legit seen that. I've seen one first turn Exodia. Utopia can one-shot you now? What the? Really? A locals tournament I went to. A guy was running an Exodia deck. And I worked out the math. It's like 1 in 64,000 chance of drawing Exodia in your first hand in a fair Exodia deck. Yes, about 64,000. And he did it. I've only ever seen it once. I've heard of it happening in other tournaments. Obviously, you imagine how many thousands of games are played every day. It's gonna happen. I've seen it. I've been in the room when it happened once, and the guy just laughed and they just mulliganed. He was happy just to carry on without it. It was funny. Two more. No, come this way, please. Where are you going? The packs I got in Genesis, Impact, Blazing Vortex, and Mystic Fighters. I'll give them that. They always think of really cool sounding names for the actual sets. I remember back when it was Legend of Blue Eyes, Metal Raiders. What else was there? Pharaoh's Servant. I've forgotten loads now. Metal Raiders. Magic Ruler was an old one as well. Cosmo Blazer. I remember that being big because of the Ice Wolf. What was his name? What was the Ice Wolf's name? The Synchro that everyone needed. He was awesome. Neos is really good now. Oh, E-Heroes. I had one friend who used to run E-Heroes constantly. And they were really good, and I hated them. No, not. It was an old synchro. That was some sort of dog wolf thing. It wasn't Daluron. I don't even know what that means. I hate E-Heroes, but I love Neos. Is Neos an E-Hero? I'm sure it was. E-Hero Neos. I hate Neos. Yeah. I like the heroes. I like Burst Matrix and Sparkman and Wingman, and they made cool cards and all that crap. And I liked GX. GX was a lot more interesting than... What was the next one? I forgot what it's called. Oh man. $5Ds. I did prefer GX to $5Ds. I know Jaden was like really arrogant and annoying after a while, but the story got loads better when he started being possessed by Yubel. That was a really weird plotline. Dark Magician he's got his own cards for ages though. I always used them with spell counters and Sorcerer of Dark Magic. He's always been good because he's the poster boy. Yeah, spell counter decks. I love those. I used to run those for so long. Now he's kind of busted. But just don't just go have her cleavage back yet. Because she has been censored, like, for so long. Now do the thing there. Antidote. Pendulums are still nerfed. I hated pendulums. They were so silly. And they just... Although one thing, I did really enjoy pendulums for one thing. Around the time, just before pendulums were released, a lot of people were paying silly money to buy custom-made mats. And they would spend easily like 80, 90 quid or like $100 on these custom game maps. And then pendulums happened, and they had to go and get new mats because they didn't have pendulum slots on there. And it was really funny. And I remember eventually, like, Upper Deck actually twigged that the mats were a thing and started releasing their own. That's when I play Perform Pals again. What were the... Oh, there's so many good archetypes that just never got enough. I used to love running Amazon S. I loved Gem Knights. I loved the Morphotronics. They were really fun. I love the Madolch. They were quite cute. What else was there? Gradius. I ran a Gradius deck along with the Boss Rush cards. That was quite fun. I ran a Skyfire deck. That was fun with the 3 bits. I ran an XYZ deck for ages, and then I remember them releasing VWXYZ Dragon Catapult Cannon, and it was this fucking Gundam, and he was just so cool. I love the XYZ cards as well, because I love the fusionless combining. I used to just make decks for a laugh, so like, if I had to teach the game to my friends or something, then I'd just use these old decks that weren't really meta or anything. Ice Barrier? Oh, Ice Barrier? Is that? Ice Barrier Dragon? Or Ice Barriers? Oh no, I remember the Ice Barrier cards. Because weren't they just like... barriers? Yeah. I remember those. God, I'm almost tempted to play again, but I can't be arsed. Too much effort to relearn everything. Everything pre-synchro is base game. Okay. Level 10. One more. Synchro is an X-Spec. What do you mean by X-Pack? Oh, that's how I teach. Oh, okay. I ain't gonna chase the Cockatory my around. Expansion. Oh, I see. Dun 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 dun. I've only been going for an hour and a half. Feels like loads longer. I have an IRL speed duel deck in Duel Link Spirit. Oh, the Spirit cards? I remember when those started. That was hilarious. I remember when Spirits were introduced and they were almost immediately useless because no one liked that they returned to your hand at the end of the turn. It was such a strange idea for Konami to try and make this archetype that basically just removes himself back to your hand. It was weird. I don't quite understand what they intended them to do. I say that's enough Yu-Gi-Oh for today. Understandable. Have a nice day. I think we need a roulette wheel mechanic where we can just spin a wheel and have a different subject. So anyway, I'll tell you one thing. I never learned how to play the Pokemon card game. Duck Station. I know of Duck Station. It's been recommended to me. But every time I look into how to use it, it involves like installing things in different files or something. I've heard it's really good, and I've heard it runs things like the best, but I think the installation sounds like a massive pain. It's pretty user-friendly, but is it as user-friendly as literally just clicking on a program and running everything? Because EXPE literally runs everything with no need to change things, for the most part. Like, I've virtually never had to change the ins and outs, or the stats, or anything for EXPE to play anything on this. So go on, sell Duck Station to me. How is it good? How is it better than EPXE? There's a nice video that explains everything. Then drop the link in chat and I'll grab it later. It runs better. You see, my machine is powerful enough that it runs EPXE without an issue. But unless it's something to do with how EPXE or how the actual emulator runs, it can make games look less blocky. Why would you play a PlayStation 1 game and not want it to look blocky? It can play in 4K. Why would you want to play a PS1 game in 4K? You'd have pixels bigger than your fist. I remember when I got my first HD TV, it was a 50-inch, it was heavy as shit, and the first thing I did was boot up Resident Evil 3 Nemesis on my PlayStation, and it looked fucking awful, and it was so funny because it looked so bad. If you upscale it right, it's just rendered better, but yeah. Right, I need to get out of here now, and anyway, I've got enough money that if I can find something to kill me, I will. I also remember back when old plasma TVs would burn if you left something on screen for too long, like a life bar or something. It'd be stuck there for days. What are you, Centaurimon? Now ideally I'd like to finish the domain without having to do anything funky, but I don't think that's going to happen. Because I'm going to have to fight this Centaurimon. Actually, I might be able to sneak past him. A life bar. So basically, on old plasma TVs, if I was playing a game that had a life bar, and if I was playing it for a long time, it would burn into the screen. And if you tried to watch normal TV or something else, you could kind of see this burnt shadow of a life bar, or a mini-map, or anything that's basically on the screen. Because old plasma TVs would just do that. It was kind of funny. Why is my phone just restarted? What are you doing, phone? This is just updated or something. Weird. Plasma TVs were trippy, but in such good quality, short lifespans for screen burning. Yeah, I think we went through quite a few plasma TVs because it was such early technology. They were expensive and they weren't very good. Luckily, technology's moved so quickly. Like, I legit remember my first plasma TV costing like $1,000. and now you can buy the same size for a lot less. We do LCD. Why has my phone just reset? It's sat on my desk just charging and it's just decided to reset for no reason. Why would you do this? Unless there's some sort of forced update. Most of I spent on TV is 400 quid. I'm such a pez. Mine was a mistake. I was kind of coerced into it by my stepdad to put 2 plasma TVs on finance. Because he had awful credit and I had really good credit because I hadn't done anything like that before. So we went down to a local like Curry's PC World and put 2 plasmas on my credit, and it took me, oh dear, it took me legit like a decade to pay them off. Oh man. Like, it was such a bad decision. Facebook keeps stopping. Just close the app. My phone's going screwy. Like, literally, because the way it worked was I owed them like 2 grand, but then I'd pay £80 a month off, and then the interest would be 50 because of the way it was done. Because I was about 18 at the time and didn't really understand it. So I'd end up paying just £30 a month off. So it took so long to pay off. And then I think halfway through it, I got a phone call from the finance company to say like, oh, if you can come in, we can have a meeting about your repayments. And I was like, yeah, cool, that sounds good. And at this time, I think I was about 21. And I went into the meeting, and they basically said, like, we can make your payments less, give you a cash lump sum, and that was it, I think. So yeah, they basically told me that they could make me pay less per month, give me some money, and it would be better. What they actually didn't tell me, that I would be paying it more off for longer. In the long term of things, it was less money, but for longer. So it ended up being total more money. And that followed me, as I say, for the rest of those 10 years. So yeah, I was effectively very, very swindled in that situation. But, you know, you live and learn, and I learnt my lesson with that, and now I don't do those things because they're evil. So why were you being weird, phone? What are you doing? Oh, okay. Right, so I need to evolve my Candlemon. Facebook just keeps crashing. Just close the app. It's fine. I spent my first paycheck on PhD flat screen Bush telly had it for 10 years. Think gave you that, didn't I? Maybe? My phone's being really weird now. Cool! There's a quick route around catching a Tankmon. The one that speakers didn't work. Oh! Yeah, because... Yeah, actually, I still use the speakers that came with that, actually. Because, yeah, it was a TV that the speakers didn't work, and a set of speakers. And I still actually use those speakers. Let's go. I can't remember how long that TV lasted, though. I don't think it lasted that much longer after that. Dun, dun. Bum, bum, ba-da, bum. I did bring the Tankmon. It was free. Yeah, no, it absolutely was. I appreciated it. I think at the time I did need it. But I legit can't remember because this was literally like a decade ago, ish. Is that it? Are we done? Neat. Now I need to go back to the city, but I need to do it in a way I can do on this run, which involves basically dying. So let's head to Boot. And then just wreck myself. So Tankmon was plot. Yes. Tankmon was very plot. But because part of this challenge is I can't just select Digital City, I need to go around it like this. Yeah, something is really weird with my phone now. It literally just reset out of nowhere, and now apps aren't opening correctly. That's weird. Oh no, WhatsApp works, that's fine. Is it my internet connections being weird? Yep, that's another grand. That's concerning. Well, yeah, it happens. Worst comes to worst, I'll factory reset it. I'll claim off the insurance. It's fine. Da da da. God, that takes so long. So now I'm going to a new domain to go and save Joy Joy and Bertrand. Ba, 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 ba. X-Mech part. Lewis, you peasant. With his bowl haircut and his ponytail. How do you get a bowl haircut and a ponytail at the same time, man? That's crazy. Do I need any items? I think I got quite a few... I got quite a few rockets and stuff from that last run. Where's my items? Actually, what Digimon? No, I can keep my Digimon full, that's fine. Digibeetle. Don't need the antifreezes, don't need antidotes. Keep the powders just in case. Parts fix, XP chip I can get rid of. Seed plates I can get rid of. Digivice I don't need. Just get these to use them up really, I don't really need them for anything else. And how am I doing for rockets? Mags for 3, drills, and I drill 3, that should be fine. I'll save on the world screen. Dun, 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 dun. Want to know why the hell kids are in the military? Kind of messed up. It's a bit strange. I don't know, maybe it's part of, like, national service or something. Maybe they have to do it to access, I don't know, things. In this game, I stepped away. Oh, I've still got Tankmon. I need to get him out. Da, 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 da. Danagon, Lily, and Megaseedra. Why is Facebook crashing on my phone? Da, da, da. Oh, this floor's strange already. Is that proper military more like street gangs? Like indoctrinating 10-year-olds into street gang. That's crazy. Is Pocket in chat? Is she alright? She hasn't said anything in ages. I obviously I can't check the well, I could check the viewers. Extra time. Is it still 1-1? Yeah, I saw you ask, and I've just realised that she didn't respond. Da-da. If you want to talk about problems, talk about Pokemon and their society. Oh, I can get around him. But I can't actually because I'm still going to have to fight him because he's just going to follow me. Yeah, Pokemon Society will be crazy because I legit have no idea how they'd pay for anything because there's no sort of manufacturing infrastructure in the Pokemon universe, so I have no idea how they'd manage to do anything really. I need a paper bag. Is it still 1-1? Are they on like extra time or something? And then it'll go to penalties or something? Is that how that works? So not the Digimon universe, the law of the jungle exists. Literal level of survival is the number one priority in forming these groups. It's how you survive. England are done, it's not coming home. Not here either. Knees weak, arms are heavy.
Why are we still here?
Oh god.
Just to suffer. Every night, I can feel my leg and my arm, even my fingers.
Even my fingies.
The body I've lost. The comrades I've lost.
The Pokemon in the universe survives by using animals as a consumable resource. I mean, that's kind of how... Oh. I can hear shouting. Why can I hear shouting? Is that you shouting or next door? Or someone outside? Okay, Twitter's working now at least. So what was all that about then? Owen? Why are you scaring me like that? Construction is fighting, rocking psychic. Yeah, I had this deep dive on my stream the other week where I was just trying to work out like how Pokemon would survive, or the Pokemon universe would survive, because there's no infrastructure, and maybe Facebook was going nuts due to the game. Maybe, actually. It'd be crazy that it survived like elections and stuff, but football killed it. But yeah, so obviously with the Pokemon universe, there's obviously some sort of free healthcare. But most of the infrastructure is kind of literally based off using animals that you don't pay. I don't know, it's a proper deep dive that I did on a stream once, and I can't really remember where we got to with it. I can hear something. It may just be loud people outside being loud. Ooh, Tyrannomon, nice. Okay, about Pokemon, much to look it up. Yeah, I mean, I like to examine things like that from the outside perspective. Luckily, Digimon's always kind of existed in the real world. You see, that's worrying, because the gym leaders in E4 being a government body means that literally, as a 10-year-old child... What is that I can hear? Is something going on? Pocket, are you still here? I can hear something going on outside. Yeah, I mean, so if the E4 are a governing body, then the 10-year-old child who beats them all, the Purge, please take me. Howdy, it's Fall. Welcome in, Fall. I appreciate you stopping by. Being scared again, see you on the other side. What's happening outside? I can hear loads of noise, and I don't know what's going on. How's things been going? Things are going really well. The run's going well, the day's been good. I'm streaming at the same time as a big sports game for my local thing, and it's a bit funny. But yeah, things are going well. This one thing rethought is replaced when you choose a successor. Oh. So either the champ changes the E4 stays the same, or has a proper succession. It's weird. I don't think there are like a proper political thing. God, I love your remote. It's so cute. Oh, Monochromon is so slept on. He's such a cool Digimon. I love how he's just this big, chunky, beefy dinosaur. But you don't see him do much these days, and he's so cool. Do I to get my second one? I do have that slot open. Nice. Have you got any plans for it? I do. They run enforcement things, and the champ being their physical enforcer. It's just weird to trust that to basically someone who has strongest animals. It'd be like whoever in your local area has the strongest dog being the mayor. Oh, I hate this floor design. This could be a take me. No, that's a dead end. I should be able to escape still. I'm feeling something like Dolly Jam, or because literally, that was it actually. I was considering it'd be Dolly Hype, and it'd be a Haguramon, but like with steam coming out of his nose or something, or her nose, while also being very excited. Maybe with like the main gear having a movement effect so it's spinning. No one likes your raffle bot. Where is the portal? Go show a piece of art a friend streamed. Oh, nice. Yeah, pop it onto the Discord or something. I can check it out later. BRB need to find cat. Yeah, you find your cat. So have we stopped crashing phone? Are we good? Nope, Facebook still doesn't want to load. Ooh, boss room. The boss floor. Da, 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 da. Oh dear. Let's check the direction first to see if I do actually need to run over that mine or not. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I've just realised who that was. Oh, nothing was damaged. Nice, that's nice and lucky. Basically, someone, I got a Discord message off of a friend who made a joke about me being racist to cowboys with my talk earlier, but that same friend changed his screen name recently, and I've just realised who it was. And it's just dawned on me that when he was talking in chat earlier about why I called cowboys in what the term in the UK means, it was that person. Basically, you know how I said I have Texan friends who tell me cowboys are serious business? He is the Texan friend who told me cowboys were serious business, but I didn't realise it at the time. Ugh, yeah, it's been a long day. Why does Joy have a rare mon? He got mad. No, he didn't get mad. He was being funny about it. Like he got the joke, but he didn't realise that I didn't realise who he was. So that's all fun and games. Bum ba 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 bum. Cool, that's Monzimon done. Cat obtained. Well done. You've collected one cat. Why would you give yourself machine power? Oh god. I remember when this fight was legitimately, like, concerning. Why is Facebook doing that? I will legit uninstall you, Facebook. I don't give a shit. Force stop. Just keep stopping. Maybe there's an update or something. Whatevs. Why are you making yourself poisonous again? No one cares, mate. Still gonna wreck you in one turn. Ninjamon's still going? How is he still alive? Oh, actually, I don't really want to... Yeah, sod it. I've got things. He still may use Fungus Cruncher again. I'm not sure if he will. I think it's worth a go. Go for the self-care. He doesn't have his counter up. He's using Fungus Cruncher again. Wow. What a strange Rare'mon. So everyone is poisoned. Nice. But no one is confused. So that's win-win. I think this team have hit me maybe once. Like, only Mega Siegmon has taken damage in this entire battle. Raremon's tamer is a girl called Joy Joy. Joy Joy. She's so happy they named her twice. Ooh, 8 hours. I can't remember how long the longest member of the team has been going so far. I don't think I'm the longest yet. I think I'm actually one of the most behind. So that's Joy done. I've got to find Bertrand now. Come on, man, wake up. Just slaps her Digibeetle around the face. Oh wait, don't I have a Joy emote? I'm sure I added her. I did. I did add Joy. Bertrand is further in. Let's go get him. Flexing her autopilot. I ain't got one of those. I don't need an autopilot. I pilot my own things. Anything interesting? Is it going to be booby trapped? Trap can't even be... Oh, not worth it. Not worth the effort. The effort, even. I can't remember what colour tyres I had. Oh, there he is. I don't need to heal. The squad just didn't even touch me. Ghosties. I'd love to have a full squad of Bakamon or something at this point. Oh, that's a better team. 2 ultimates at least. I think Digitamon's going to be my only problem here. And even that's going to take like 2 turns to get rid of him. Okay, but why does that affect Reddit? That's weird. Why though? Why would the thing use the poo thing? What would bring you to want to use that? At what point did he train or DNA his Deramon with something that would have learnt? Yep, he did. Oh, Mega Heal. That's why he needs to go. What is this team doing? That should be enough. Penalty? What, as in we scored one or we have one? Oh, okay. It sounds so stressful to be a football fan. There's just too much stress. Now he's egging me. So first he shat on me, but now he's throwing eggs around. The guy's just not very sophisticated. Did he say Royal Lance? Maybe. Royal Lansu? Wait. Wait, what? What is this fight even doing? Another penalty? I don't know, man. I don't even know if it's worth trying to keep up with it. My stream is behind. Goal what? What? Who? Where? Are we winning? Who won? Did we put the ball in the ball hole? Have we won the ball games? Can we go home? Harry Kane, goal hole in. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I love how passionate you are about this. It's incredible. The last time I got that excited over something, I think it was legitimately when I beat the Rathalos and Azure Rathalos on Monster Hunter Freemi Night. Single player with a longsword. That was hard, man. Da-na-na-na-na-na. I think I'm gonna pass out. Well, I don't know, lie down or something. Just go drink some water or something. Hydrate. Literally shaking and crying right now. Oh, Bertrand's crying. Go home, Bertrand. Did we win? Are we in the finals now? Is that it? Not yet? Oh, okay. How long do we have to waste time for? Ran out of EP, took one step. Good grief, exactly. Now I get to fight the boss. I might actually spend some time healing, I think. 25 more minutes. 25 more? 15, okay. Yeah, let's drop some heals. One funny thing about football is whenever there's extra time, you can tell when they just start cocking around and wasting time because they take like 3 years to throw the ball, or like they check the direction of the wind and like they pull up their fucking horoscope or something before they take a corner. Oh god. Now the locals are going to start beeping at each other. We're going for a third goal hole. Just kick the fucking ball. It's the beam neutralizing device. Wait, if he lost it, how is he not affected by it? Ooh, here we go. Get some jams in. Just kick the fucking ball. I did see an amazing clip from the... Actually, you know what? I don't care. Just enjoy the Digimon. Oh, here comes the Smiley Bomb. Smiley Bomb. Okay, but let me open Reddit at least. Close the app. I don't care. I'm just... Right, that's it. Facebook is being uninstalled. I can suck my dick. You want to play silly games, Facebook? I'll play silly games. Wait, I can't uninstall Facebook? Wow, okay. I can't uninstall it. Oh wait, uninstall updates. Holy crap. Facebook is hardwired? Hinsley! Well, the Facebook one's gone over the, going nuts over the game. My phone has Facebook hard installed into it. I can't remove it. That's crazy. Wait, can I uninstall from here? Uninstall updates. Okay, uninstall updates. What is the Zudokorn race? The Zudokorn race is basically, this is a ROM hack of Digimon World 2. So we have stolen Zudokorns Digimon. Zudokorn is the tutorial dude who starts the game being trained by him. And basically we have stolen his Digimon and his Digibeetle. But in doing so, we have been locked into the Blue Falcon team. And we are stuck with that. So this is how, basically we got to play the entire game with being locked into Blue Falcon, not being able to use autopilot, and what else was there? You can't DNA virus types. Which is probably the biggest deal, I think. Because it locks us out of Akuamon. Really, you can still get Akuamon and use him, but you can't really train him that well. So yeah, it's a custom mod, a ROM hack even. And there's like 5 or so people doing a race for it, segmented so we can do different streams. Strange. Right, okay, so this one's not going too bad. I should hopefully be able to get around this entire fight without healing. Which would be nice. Whilst I still try and work out what's happening with this thing. Yeah, there is definitely something going very wrong with this thing. It's just a Facebook app, though. Just that's being weird. Try horn attack. Cool. Now it's just Guard one to deal with. And oh, actually 66. Guard one shouldn't do enough damage to kill Naomi, so we should be fine. Yeah, it's just Facebook being weird. How peculiar. And now I can't even install it. Okay. Gardamon should only take like 2 turns tops, really. Oh dear, didn't want to do that. Yep, well, yeah, did actually still try and hit Lilymon, but not enough to kill her, so that's pretty good. Nice. Ooh, cool, cool. And these now are getting to the point where I can DNA 2 of these and get a Mega at some point. Let's go back. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, I'm going to crash to bed now. It's kind of late. Anywho, have a great one. Has the end pocket. And cool peeps in chat. Thanks for popping around, Ziffy. I appreciate it, mate. It's always good to see you popping by. And yeah, have a good night. Have a good day tomorrow. And I will catch you next time, dude. Thanks for popping by. Da-da. Literally held me up to say good work. Do you realise how many seconds you have cost me, mate? Ba, ba, ba. Me too. Literally just go outside, mate. Go outside and battle some Digimon. It's all you need to do. Dun, dun, dun. Ben Oldman. I remember this bit because this is one of those things where the entire game is stuck behind one layer of text and one person. You watched me for a while, lol. I'm on 2 hours 26. The 8 hours is a little bit deceptive because that is just my segment on this run so far. So 2 hours is the more realistic kind of idea of how long I've been going. The 8 hours, as I say, is just my total time spent so far on this this challenge. I know I've got to speak to Joy, but I can't remember where she is. So that 8 hours is actually split up over, like, you not ending soon. I normally go for around 3 hours. 3-4 hours is normally my average. Da-da. And I'm in quite good spirits, so maybe even 4 hours today. I'm not sure. As long as I'm still making progress in this game, I'm happy. Da, da. Like, seriously, where is Joy? I know she has the information I need. Ah, cool, there they are. I'm sure you could, mate. I'm sure you could. Da, da. I'm looking for Ben Oldman. He is a man who is old, named Ben. Please tell me where he is. And then I've got to go to his thing, find out where he is, and then I've got to beat him in a fight, I think. Da, da. Let's go. I don't think he's that difficult to beat. Right. Actually, I'd probably save here first. So I've not saved in the city for a while, and if I've got to go outside, I'd rather save here first. Because as part of this challenge, we can't just come back into the city. Whereas on the normal version, you could just reselect the digital city and just come straight back. On this challenge, we can't. So the only way to come back to the city is by either finishing a domain or basically having a Digibeetle run out of HP. Which obviously is a time waste and saves and obviously costs money in-game. Hot to trot. No. Why'd you ask anyway, Foxy? Do you have something to do, or is there another thing starting? The archive ship, do you know? DVD domain. I'm sure it's a nice, simple and short domain. 10 more minutes left, eek. Let's go for a save, just in case this is something crazy. I think it should be fairly simple. I'm sure it's just literally beating Ben Oldman. Which means I actually can I use this domain now as a quick way to get home, with it being just a simple one floor domain. I can't remember if this one gets revamped. I mean, you're literally just an old man. Dun, 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 dun. Cool update. Right, he's got. He thinks I'm scared of like 2 champions in Ultimate. Don't make me log into Facebook again. Dun, 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 bum, bum. 7 minutes. That 3 minutes passed really quickly. Did you round that up from like 8 minutes or something? My heart rate though. Oh, he's got Cyclomon's attack. That's interesting. Dun, dun, dun. I don't know why Meryl's eyes are purple in this game. I don't think they've ever been purple in any iteration ever. He's always had like black or like dark red eyes, I think. Oh, that didn't actually do as much damage as I thought it would. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, why would you ask me to do that? That's so bad. What even is my authentication at? My Google Authenticator? I love it. I love the challenge when you have to use an authenticator app and you see the timer. It's like you've got a quarter left and you challenge yourself, can I enter that in time? Will it reset before that? I love it. It's a weird challenge. Allow. It's just something. Let's go for Meramon first, so at least then I can just focus down the same Digimon. Are we good? Can we stop crashing now, please? That looks like it's fine. What a palaver. Literally, it made my phone crash. Like, it's just sat here charging. My phone froze, reset twice, and then just the Facebook app kept dying. So I've had to uninstall all the updates, then reinstall everything. What a pain. Da, 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 da. My heart rate. Are you okay? Do you need to have like a sugary drink or I don't know, something to calm you down, maybe? Oh, maybe I can get him done in 2 attacks. No, actually, you should only take like one. One, if I use Ice Blast, that should sort him out. Dun 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 dun. Has Pocket bet the farm on this? No, she just gets really excited. There's not a lot of things that Pocket gets like really into, but this is one of them. And yeah, so she seems quite passionate about it. So by all means, just go nuts. Shiga. Hello, how's it going? I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Playing some Digimon World 2 with a Zudokorn challenge. It's going quite well, I think. It's not a challenge I've done before, so I have no idea how this is going to pan out. But yeah, I'm doing quite well, thank you. How are you doing yourself? Da, 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 da. Counter attack. Here comes the energy bomb. Came out from riding my bike for a couple of miles. Nice. Is it a mountain bike or a road bike? Or a motorbike? Dun, 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 dun. Again, I should be able to squeeze through this without having to heal. This should be nice. A bike with handles. Oh, I think it's a road one. So it's got like thin tires with not much tread, and you go quite fast. Sorry, literally my career revolves around bicycles. Like that. Nice. Yeah, so it's a road bike. My IRL career is bicycles. Yeah, so yeah, it's an interesting thing. It's like it's not my passion or anything, but it's just what I do for a job. Cool. Right, this battle is pretty much done. 30 seconds. I'm waiting for the thumping upstairs, because the wife is watching the game upstairs, and yeah, she's quite excited. Cool, and Dinogon leveled up. I like the pixels of what looks like a snake Guilmon. That pretty much is a snake Guilmon. That is Summon, who is my OC Digimon I made like 10 years ago. So that pixel work is my own. I made the sprite and animated it. So he just toddles back and forth down there. I got into learning sprite work probably last week, and I made him and that animation about 3 days ago. Beds, thanks for blanking out the terrible commentary night. No worries, Jigs. Thanks for stopping in, and I appreciate it, mate. And yeah, have a good night. Guilmon's always been my personal favourite Digimon. Guilmon is a straight, just amazing Digimon. He's good, he's cool, he's strong, he's innocent, he's just rad in general. He's so good. In fact, I mean, I don't know if you're new, obviously I know you joined the channel maybe 2 or so days ago. But like, my name, Digital Hazard, is based on Guilmon. All my emotes are Guilmon. I'm a pretty big fan of the Red Boy. But don't worry, you don't have to sub to use my emotes. All my emotes are on BTTV. 55 Years of Hurt. What? I thought, haven't we still got one more thing to do? Isn't it like the final or something? I found the old man. Now what do I do? Right. Right, okay, so I need to go back to the archive. Near the archive ship. I'm opposed to this channel. I'm opposed of this channel because of the Guilmon emotes. Lol joke. I saw him on Akami's stream. Ah, yes, I remember Akami's 24-hour Digimon World 2 stream. I remember now. Yes, that was a cool stream. Akami's really nice. I really like her work. And yeah, she's really chill streamer. I love her model. I love her attitude. She's really positive about everything she's doing. I know she got about 19.5 hours into a 24 one before it just got a bit too much for her, which is fine. I need some mags. I got 20 grand. Transfer. We're in the final. Yay! Right. Oh, I can just put those straight into my Digibeetle. Do I need more? Let's just see what else I can just squeeze in. I'm not using the power disc. I'll keep that. I do not need the EP pack, because it turns out we have infinite EP, which I didn't even know about. I don't think I can buy new parts here. I actually don't even know when I can buy new parts. Yes, her personality is great, and the emotes you made are awesome. I did not make them. There is an artist on Twitter. If you put ! emote, it'll bring up the artist. I was joking, I came here because of the emotes, but you seem really nice yourself. Thank you, I appreciate that. I'm a big Digimon fan. I've been playing Digimon games since I first learned of Digimon back in 1999. I do really enjoy Digimon games, the Digimon anime, the cards, everything Digimon really. It's literally my thing. Mr. Oldman. I can hear people chanting outside. I'm kind of skimming over the story because I know this stuff. Poggers, I have a folder with all the songs. They're unbelievably good songs. They are fantastic. Biggest Dreamer being my favourite. The Japanese intro to Tamers. It's just so genuinely good. Right, so now can I use the DVD domain as my shortcut home? The Evo is a banger from Tame as well. I loved the card, the whole card thing, the Digimodify thing. I was just kind of mad that it kind of dropped off a little bit after they started getting champions and ultimates. They stopped using the cards, which is fair because they had better things and bigger things to do. I can hear fireworks. Wow. That's crazy. Da, 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 da. Fireworks, jeez. Only wow, because we're in because they made it to the final, so they're setting off fireworks. That's crazy. Well, good for them, I suppose. It's been a while since they've had that sort of a reason to celebrate. So, you know, if they want to do it, they can do it. I need to lie down. Could you remind the command for the artist of emotes so I can pay them a visit? It's exclamation mark emote or emotes, or is it Guilmon? It's one of those. That's my snake. It might just be emote then without the S. Let's try that one. No, it's not. I did set it up. Let's jump into my Streamlabs quickly. Not Streamlabs, Stream Elements. Or is it Guilmon? I do have that one set. Chatbot, chat commands. Custom commands. Oh, I'm burning so much time here. Oh, wow. Oh, I had it set on Streamlabs, but it's not set on this one. It's... Let me just quickly... It's because I changed over from Streamlabs to OBS. But there's the artist. I know I wasted some time there, but you know, my own fault. Doritos and Mountain Dew. New mission, go out to code domain and destroy the Blood Knights. Nice. It's 11 floors if I remember. Might be worth grabbing some... No, do I need to actually? I don't think I need to actually go any fight any captures for a while. I might just go for it. I mean, I've got loads of rockets and things now, so I should be able to get through the domain quite easy. You can't make me revisit Digimon World 3 just because that's when I play with my kids. World 3 is one of the best ones. It's got a great story, it's got great gameplay, a little bit grindy, and the world's nice and big. But the animation's good, the sprites are amazing, and it is a really fun game. And it's got Destromon in it, and Destromon is amazing. Destromon being the name of the Digimon that's the Juggernaut transformed, the big red, like, dinosaur mecha dragon thing. That appeared in like 2 cutscenes and then died. But it was still pretty cool. But no, all I stream is Digimon stuff really. I'm bouncing between 2... What was it? Digimon World 2, Decode, and Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory at the moment. That's fun, it's quite challenging for my child brain, I think. When I played it originally, I just spent so much time training because I just enjoyed the game so much. So now, because I spent so much time training, if I try and go back and play the game now, it feels really strange. Because I'm not doing that same training, so now the game feels harder when it shouldn't be. Oh, this is a nice domain. So yeah, when I was a kid, I just used to spend so much time training to learn all the evolutions that it didn't bother me. But now, if I try and play it now, I know what I want, so I kind of streamline the game a little bit, and it makes it feel more difficult when it really shouldn't be. It doesn't feel, it's not, the game's not any different, it's just I'm not looking at it the same way. What a game that was. Cool, well I'm glad you enjoyed it. When I was a kid, I was just lazy to read mechanics on games, so I spent more time on survival horror games. Oh, like Resi and Silent Hill. I mean, Resi, Silent Hill, Clock Tower, what else was there? Martian Gothic, they're all really good games. Dino Crisis. I miss Dino Crisis. Soul Reaver was good. Had a great story. Although I really did feel bad for Raziel, like having his wing bones torn off because Kane. Oh god.
Sandwich.
That scared the shit out of me. Oh, nice. Does someone say Resident Evil? Yeah, Pocket Ninja is a huge Resident Evil fan. That whole sandwich clip is there for her because she loves Gordon Ramsay stuff as well as Resident Evil. He did say that it wasn't. It's whatchamacallit, it's more action horror. It's kind of horror because she plays a dead guy. It's mind blowing. Like what the fuck is happening when Raziel encountered the paradox? Tossed him in. He was just jelly because he didn't have the pretty wings. He was grump. He wasn't awesome. He was just mad. Little angry vampire man just because he didn't have any wings. Oh, there's the thing. Should be able to disable. Ooh, toy truck. I want that. I want that. What have we got? I must have discarded something. Discard a HP disc. Nice. Wow, lucky again. Holy shit. Yeah, Pocket Ninja is a huge Resident Evil fan. I sat and watched her play Resident Evil Village. She loved it. Ooh, Andromon, we're hitting the ultimates already. Dun, 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 dun. Wow, hit the last floor already. Oh, what an awful looking floor. Vademon. Can I get through this floor without too many battles? Oh, I say that and I'll walk into one. Can I run? Yeah, boy. Chris Redfield is your boy. It really is. We bought the big special village package, so we've got like this blooming 8-inch tall Chris Redfield upstairs, and I'll admit the model is actually really good. The painting's really good and everything. Oh, self-care. I shall grab a drink. Last year I played Mario Games 7, 2 Remake. Yeah, they're good games. Ninja, just before Resident Evil 8 came out, she basically played through the entire series to prepare herself even. I don't have many options here. I don't want to have to roll over mines if I don't have to, but I'd rather run from some battles. From December to May, yeah, it was fun. It was fun to watch her just basically go through these games over and over again. Well, not over and over again, sorry, one after the other. Let me go. Nice. Well, we're approaching the 3 hour mark, so... Yo, what up, Sam? Thanks for popping in, mate. I appreciate it. Just, nope, not worth the risk. Thank you very much. Bum, ba-dum, ba-da-da-dum, da-dum. I hate this floor design. It's awful. I don't know which way I'm supposed to be going. How's the game treated you today? Actually, really well. I've managed to completely smash like 5 domains in relatively short time. I got my Tankmon quite quickly. And so I think I'm on good course at the moment, although this domain is not being nice to me. Because this floor plan is just awful. You have a time on your run? Yes. This is a segmented race. So there are 5 other people playing this game, not at the same time, but over a course of the last few weeks. So basically, we're all racing to finish the game in the best time under the current restrictions. So it's more of a challenge run we're all doing together. Because obviously the game itself is quite long, so trying to have 5 people play this game at the same time would be ridiculous. Because we're all like different parts of the world and stuff. So we're doing it over the course of as many streams as it takes. So I'm just under 9 hours into my run, but only 3 hours on this stream. So I've had 2 of the streams that are about 3 hours each. Do I need to buy mushy peas? Maybe. Very maybe. For context, my wife is following the current football thing. And she's bet her work friends that if England win, then she'll eat some mushy peas. But it is Italy. Yeah. Is it going to be down there? No, that's the Vademon. No, thank you. The Masters of Defending. Ninja, sorry. Ninja is my wife. She's the one upstairs watching football. Ooh, that was quick. Do I need to heal anyone? Let's just drop one on him because he got hit. Okay. Commander Damien. Dun, dun, dun. No, it's not. I will straight ban you if you continue with that chant. Never in sports, except tennis. Tennis is great. It's not one I've ever been able to play very well because I have terrible hand-eye coordination for those rackets. That's a weird team you've got there, mate. I like the sports where concentration requires silence. Snooker. Darts. Juan Martin del Toro is one of my faves in the currency of Argentina. I don't know many tennis players, but yeah, I get the gist. I don't know any tennis players, I don't think. But I appreciate it. Just because I don't follow it doesn't mean, obviously, I don't mind it. It's all cool, whatever you enjoy watching, or playing, or doing. It's all good. Wow, that was not very good. And now she can not do anything. Oh, what a pain. That's the only problem to... Oh man, if the other guys get hit as well, this is going to take a while. Guillermo Coria, they're crushing him back in school. There's a tennis player called Guillemon. I didn't know Guillemon could play tennis. Way to butcher a name. Yeah, I'm not very good with pronouncing names. Guillermo. It is like 2 letters off making Guillemon, to be honest. It's a cool name. Yeah, this fight is going to take a while. If Etamon keeps motivating me down... Motivation back, nice. Because the motivation basically stops you using your strongest attacks, and my guys only have like 1 attack each, with the exception of Mega Seedramon. Surprising the amount of game that Digimon this game has. I think there's about 70. There's quite a few. It's quite a variety. It might have been maybe like 40, I think. Yeah, it's pretty good. For its time, anyway. Considering this game uses maybe 2 or 3 recolors, it is quite nice to see a decent amount of variety. It's also, considering its time... There we go! Nice. But I also have all the emotes on BTTV. So if you look up my name on BTTV, you can see all the emotes I've got active. I basically put all my channel emotes on there as well, so people just use them to their heart's content. Oh, I'd really like you to go away now, Etamon. Actually, he's quite close, but it looks like I'm going to be locked into doing that anyway. Do I have a HP driver? I think I do. Yep. What is that? BTTV is another way to use emotes on Twitch. They're not directly listed in Twitch unless you use a plugin. You can have a heal. Are you joking? I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. Actually, I'll just open up my link. It's basically, you know, like you see the lull faces and stuff? Like when you see this sort of thing, and these sort of emotes, that's where they come from. They're all hosted on BTTV. So I have a variety of extra emotes that just basically do that. But yeah, it's just a way for people on Twitch to have extra emotes. Right, that's Etamon done. Dun, 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 dun. No. That is a sprite from Digimon World DS. That's Chimeramon from Adventure 02. So I didn't make that one. That's an existing Digimon that is just pulled from one of the DS games. I've got a few different things that pop up. Ooh, waste of time. So all those summon something new in the corner. Small HP. Oh, we've doubled up. Yeah, if you put 2 in quite quickly, it will just bring up multiples. So now you've got Guillemon pushing himself in front of Hagoramon. And that is the Raremon as drawn by Cinabali from Twitter. Obviously used with his permission. It's just a grumpy looking Raymon who just judges my stream. Need to lie down to all that excitement. That's Giga Digimon. He's just radical looking. So he's like a slide mega, I think, or a Mega 2, or a Super Mega, I think they're called, of Metal Digimon. Yeah, this is something I run on my stream using a browser source called Triggerfire. I also have it's the same thing for sounds. I like to make my stream sort of as interactive as possible, just so people have something to do. And Koku with the raid. Hello there, thanks for popping in. Thank you for the raid there, and Koku. We cast Flare. The Flare has been casted. Casted. I have been flared. Welcome in, and Koku. I hope you had a nice stream. And you can see I'm still playing Digimon World 2. The challenge is still going. We cast Flare. I love your new model, and Koku. It's so nice. And also welcome in Star Lover 01. Which star in particular, or just in general? On that note, are you going to bed? Okay. No worries, I'll catch you later. Bit of Run Marine and Digimon World 3. I saw your tag. I saw you play it earlier on. It was really nice. Which Run Marine was it? Was it the original or the fan-made remake? Ooh, it's not going as well as I want it to. I need stronger HP things. I got a max driver, but that's a bit extreme just for this battle. I think now I can actually attack with everyone. It should be a little easier. Check out the original. I played that Rumble Arena the most. That's fair. I did prefer the original Rumble Arena to the second one. Did you care about the remake? The remake is nice. The collision detection isn't as great as it should be. What does a cheer command do? I have a cheer command. Is that on my command list? Sounds... I don't know if I have a cheer command. There is cheering on Twitch, which is just basically donating bits. I see it on screen. Oh, then yeah, you cheer bits. That's just basically when you donate money to people, but it's not necessary. Yeah, Flare, the HD remake thing of Rumble Arena is nice, but the collision detection's a little bit off, and it's not as accurate as I'd hope. There's lots of sliding around. Yeah, so basically, Shigla, what you do is if you cheered like 100, so you put cheer 100, you donate 100 bits to someone. But obviously, you have to buy the bits from Twitch first. Which obviously is just if you want to support people, but it's all good. Ooh, so Mega Digimon needs some healing. But he should survive a little bit longer now. Rumble was another one I played a lot. I remember because when I got Digimon World 3, it was the same year that Rumble Arena was released, so I got them both for Christmas. And it was a good Christmas. Me and my little brother played Rumble Arena so much. Yeah, so see, I noticed the physics on the old ones gets pretty wacky, Digimon flying around. You see, the physics on the original are quite tight in comparison. The HD remake doesn't quite have it down yet, where Digimon are sliding around quite a lot. he's still up. Oh, I want to try and avoid using my match driver. That should take care of both of those. Well, not both of them, but take care of Cherrymon at least, and start damaging thingy, Ogremon. It's the first time I saw Gatamon's Ultimate Evolution, and then on the movie. Oh, Magnadramon, or Holydramon, depending on which dub you want to go for. Then I can get frustrated. It's only frustrating when you want to try and have like a solid battle, because you're just kind of sliding around everywhere. Ice power. Oh dear, counterattacks. It wasn't a very strong attack, so this shouldn't hurt too much. That's not too bad. This should be Cherrymon down. Yeah, Digimon fighting games were very hard to come by. Cannon's right. Now, I don't know how fast this Ogomon's going to go down, but I know I need to keep on top of healing now. Dun, 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 dun. Right, I'll wait till the next round. I'm going to set a round up, then quickly nip off to the toilet. The rest room. Oop. Dropping my stuff. Yeah, lucky enough for this game, you can kind of set it to do things, then just quickly go and do something else. And as long as I have my timer going, it's all good. You'll barely even notice. Oh, that's a little bit of lost time at least. That's not too bad. Oh, he's hanging on by threads. Ooh, radio. So this domain is going to be... I think what the next section is and how long it's going to be. Because the longer this game goes on, the longer the domains get. Da, 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 da. Lots of XP, but no level ups, and we're all level 26. Right, so I think the next domain is quite a long one. Who's the girl in the top right corner? That is Daiko. So before I streamed, I ran a mobile gaming news website, which was pretty much focused on gacha games. And while we did that, had that project, Daiko was our mascot. So once we finished doing that, and we kind of closed the project because no one wanted to do it anymore, we basically, well, I retained ownership of her, and so I thought I'd bring her into streaming so she could be my reactive avatar. She is really cute, and the artist is a lady on Twitch called Emu Lapis. I missed entirely what he said. Okay, just zoomed over here. So her name is Daiko, but it's short for Daikotsu, or Daikokutsu, which is a Japanese god of luck and prosperity. Yeah, she's pretty neat, but she's not the only one. I have another avatar in here as well. If I summon him with that, and then I bring Sumon in. So Sumon is my other avatar. He's obviously the snake. And he's just basically the snake Digimon from the bottom left, but a full picture of him. He is a Digimon I designed a long time ago. Oh, having DVD domain back is so nice. Yes, he is obviously heavily based on Guilmon. Thinking back, I may not have done it that hard on Guilmon, because it's kind of obvious of what he is. But I still think he's good. I still enjoy him. And there isn't that many Digital Hazard Digimon either. There's only like 5 or so Digimon with that symbol. Da, 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 da. Ba, ba. I think my next domain is the laser domain. Tamer's 21st anniversary was on April, right? It was, yes. I think as part of the celebration, we've got the Tamer's dim cards for the Vital Bracelet. Excuse me. As well as a reading of the sequel at a convention. But it's not an animated sequel, it's literally just a novel, I think. Da, 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 da. Ba, da, 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 da. How deep is this? It's 12 floors. Right, I think I need to get some better items. Can I get HP discs 2 yet? No, this is the wrong lady to talk to. Yes, I watched a speculation video before the date where it said it could be a good place to announce a movie or show. Yes, unfortunately they didn't. I'm still holding out hope for Digimon Survive. 2. I don't have 2 Drillmas 3s. This looks good for now. I'll transfer what I can. Can I buy them yet? Don't need any of those really. Yeah, survive I still think will happen. We'll still get survive at some point. I do believe it's just kind of hit a development point. Along with obviously COVID, the pandemic and everything, it's just slowed everything down. So I do think the game's still fine, but yeah, it's just going to take a while. I think the next part of this game is quite long. I can't buy 3s here. Right, so I actually think I'm going to cut my run there for now, because my next section is I've got a large domain and then lots of other things to do, but it's already quite late for me. So let me pause my timer. Control and pause. So I'm just going to save up. So that's me for tonight. It's like 11 PM for me. I had fun here. Thanks for sticking by. Thanks for chilling out with us. I appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate you popping over from a Kemi stream. It's always nice to find like-minded Digimon fans and people willing to sit and watch some of the oldies. It's good fun. Right, so that's all saved up. So I'm just gonna have a quick hunt around for a raid now. Have a good rest. I definitely will. I'm going to sit and chill and to plan out a few more sections of my game. And basically what I'm going to do next. So let's have a quick look at my raidables. Just move my timer over here so I don't lose it. Let's have a look what's cracking off. So that is... I love it when I look at it. It's like, oh, that's me. Am I the only person playing Digimon? Oh no, Daedalus is going as well. But I think I've raided Daedalus twice already. I don't want to over-enthuse him. Let's see what else is cracking off. Just move my Twitch chat over there for a second so I keep up with it. Who else is doing things? Cyber Devil is playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Inaris is doing some art. I might raid Inaris actually. I've never raided Inaris before, and they did chill out and chat for a while, so that'd be nice. What art are you doing, Inaris? I wonder. Oh, it's starting soon. It's not quite started yet. Oh, ads. Why ads? What even is Power Wash Simulator? What a strange concept for a game. So good thing this track's good. There's 13 people on Digimon World. First playthrough. 5 on Next Order. Next Order's... Oh wait, you're playing Rocket League, not Digimon. Naughty, naughty. You're literally watching The Simpsons. God, people on Twitch are strange sometimes. Like, it says they're playing Digimon, but they're actually just doing something completely different. Like, why? Why would you do this?
Stuff that we get to round to do. Finish the Jolly Roger. We might work on some overlay stuff.
Oh, maybe not. Let's have a look. Who is on V Serenity? What are they doing today? I hate having to jump around these tabs. And having to mute everything I'm doing. Oh, I'm third. Akemi, hello! Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. I'm just at the end of my little stint, just basically playing a little bit of the Zudokorn challenge race. It's been a really good stream. Thanks for popping by. Thanks for dropping some lovely little emotes. Oh, where's my chat tab gone? It is there. Nice. This is the where you download your emulator. This is where is it? It is the EPSXE. They have their own website for it. You can grab it there quite easily. You will need basically a PlayStation to get the BIOS file from, so you do need to own a PlayStation to use it. But yeah, it's a fairly simple process to get the file off your console. God, this track gets a bit samey after a while, so let's just jump out of here and go into my village. The digital city. Da, da. Ba, ba, da, ba, ba, ba. So yeah, I'm just quickly scoping out some raid options just to see what I can do while I head off. Because this has been a 3-hour session for myself already, which is about my limit. It's 20 past 11 PM for myself, and I have at work in the morning. Ba, 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 da, da. Not 19.5. No. Da, 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 da. Good old UK British GMT 0. May I make a suggestion? Yeah, sure, go for it. I appreciate all suggestions. Mona Office Demon just started. She's a friend of my channel. Well, that is absolutely fine by me. Let's jump into my search and give her a quick... Oh, that's a really nice model. That sounds good for me. So where is my chat box gone? Not enough screens. It's intended for mature audiences. I'm sure we'll survive. Right, we're going to head off and raid Mona Office Demon. She is playing Going Under. She looks like a really, really nice model. I love the demon aspect. I love the whole Helltaker vibe. It's pretty neat. All goes by. No worries, Shiga. Thanks for sticking in and thanks for chilling out as long as you have. And thanks everyone else for the fresh follows, the raids, and the support. Tonight's run was really good and we got loads done. Next time I'll be hitting the laser domains and hopefully hitting File Island. So yeah, let's pop off, do the raid, and I'll catch you all later. Bye.
Agile. That's what I was doing. Hey, John. Welcome in. Definitely better not to stream under the weather. Oh my god, Digital Hazard. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in. Hello, raiders. I'm Mona. I'm a sleepy office demon lady who was kicked out of hell. I might not be the boss, but I can be your boss. And thank you very much for that shout out, Mundo. Can we get a Mona blush? Just for you. Hey Nell, welcome in. How's it going, Digital Hazard? Ooh, we got some Akami emotes. Oh, welcome in. We're just starting off. And, when did I become a demon in the game? Okay, so I unlocked the Winky Dinks, costume at some point. I don't remember when it was, but I absolutely love it.
Thank you for following.
Little. Oh my god, Little.
Thank
How's
you
it-
for following.
I won't tell Akami. It's okay. That Zoom? Oh yeah, the Zoom is thanks to, thank you much for the application, Digital Hazard. Welcome in. You saw already. Oh no! Little, what are you gonna do about this? It's okay. So yeah, we unlocked this. I absolutely love it. It's such a goofy stream.